Miniyamba is a very, it's like the giant steps of griot music. It's a very famous song. It's about a large snake that does some nasty things. I won't go into the whole story. And they're waiting, I know, but they must wait. Okay. I actually don't remember the story. I know there was a snake that I and the arrangement again has been through a long journey. Miniyamba, the song which you'll hear, I'll quote in the beginning, I learned from a recording from the British Library. I've been treating Malian recordings, either commercial or archive recordings, as a kind of score. So finding, using those as a score as we would use, normal paper scores. And I think recording in the African context in the last 80 years has had a very similar role, I like to think, as written music did in early European music, where you could kind of go to the studio and lay down some tracks, and in African music, if you hear one version recorded, it's just one version. The next day it would have been totally different. Another musician would play the same piece. It would be different, yet the same. There's this kind of meme existing in the heavens, which everyone draws out of, but now we have these finite versions from recordings, and this has very much changed the way the music is played, even within West Africa, because now they have definitive versions which they refer to, and you start to hear these versions being reproduced, like in classical music, in Western classical music. And now even when the young players are going to lessons, instead of having to remember everything, they're using their phones and recording and using the phone. So this way of notation in a recorded space is very similar. Digression. Anyway, so Miniyamba I heard from there, and then there's a beautiful version by father and son, Toumani Diabate, the great kora player, and his son Sidiki Diabate, who was an incredible kora player until he became a very massive pop star. So now he's like the Justin Bieber of West Africa, and he doesn't play the kora so much, but sometimes he holds it on stage, so he's at least keeping the tradition alive. And so this was a solo guitar version I made of the two kora parts. I was asked to play a duet with an up-and-coming Australian guitarist called John Williams. You may have heard of him, you must check him out. And we made this duet together with real classical guitar, with John Williams playing, and me playing the kora part on guitar. But unfortunately in the beginning I realized that you had to do it on one guitar, so then there was nothing for John to play. And I think it's very important to promote younger artists, so we had to find a solution to this. So I got an amazing guitarist called Reza Kota, who's played here, I think. Reza's played. He's not played in Basel.
Things to come.
So I got Reza, because Reza understands this fretboard, and he knows everywhere what the notes are and the chords and everything. So he wrote this amazing third guitar part. So it became a trio for two guitars based on the kora duo. John couldn't make it, so we thought we'd do a more traditional one, and so my friend Paul is going to play the clavichord part, which was on the British Library recording, but that wasn't released ever, so I only heard that. So there's the story. You asked for it.
I did.
You did. I don't want to hear anything afterwards.
Okay.
Thank you.